home of Super Bowl 58 between the 49ers and the Chiefs. This is KPIX, CBS News Bay Area.
All right, thank you so much for joining us on this Monday morning, February 5th. Our team is where your team is all week. We're talking about Gianna Franco and Nicole Zalumis. They're with the 49ers in Las Vegas this week. Good morning, my buddies.
And good morning. Yes, we are sitting here in front of the Bellagio. The fountains are right behind us. And the coolest Super Bowl logo I've ever seen, helping you, get ready for the big game.
What's that saying? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? Not this week. We have an all-access pass for you, our viewers, to all things Super Bowl. So let's get it started.
It's kind of worrisome, knowing that it's right down the street. In a neighborhood with children and families.
Weather this shared experience overnight for thousands of us in the Bay Area. Flooding, down trees, and lights out. It's a first alert weather day, and we've got the information to help you protect your home and your family.
We have been here for hours at SFO. A lot of that is due to all of this.
That atmospheric river causing a flood of problems for travelers trying to get to Las Vegas for Super Bowl week. Our crews caught with thousands of others stuck on the tarmac. We're watching flight delays and cancellations through the morning.
Just to see them.
Yes, to see them. Just to take a glimpse of them.
Rain-soaked faithful line up to 9 up. The Sin City send-off ahead of the Super Bowl. Just listen to the rumble in the desert as you start your week.
Morning edition. Let's get this Super Bowl started.
Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Bang, bang, Niner gang. That's right. Looking live outside on this morning with the same question all of us have. What did the storm do to the Bay Area overnight? We're talking about what you're talking about, pounding rain, punishing winds. It's why our weather experts declare another first alert weather day. To one degree or another, the weather was that shared experience in our communities last night, connecting us all. Flooding and winds pushed emergency crews to the limit. In fact, if you see a first responder, say thank you, because they responded to thousands of calls for help. And that's why having the information, this knowledge is power as we navigate and plan our week. It's a first alert weather day, and Jessica Birch is keeping us on track for that. Good morning, Jessica.
Good morning. Yesterday was just wild when it came to that huge area of low pressure sitting just offshore. The strongest area of low pressure we've seen since January of 2010. It brought hurricane force winds for us along our coastline, and it brought in over an inch of rain within a matter of 24 hours down into the Santa Clara Valley, actually past 2 inches near Los Gatos. That was a heavy storm that we experienced, and we're still feeling the impacts today. Localized flooding. That's a concern for us on this morning. And to add to that, we're also seeing downed trees and power outages widespread throughout the Bay Area. We're here to tell you what happened yesterday, and we're also here to tell you what's going to happen for us this week, because there is a big shift in our forecast as we head into the next couple days. Areas like Nevada reported 4 inches of rain just yesterday. Take a look at what's happening for us today. That system's still sitting just offshore, but it is starting to track away from us. And as we watch it move away from us, there's a couple things I want to mention. Yesterday's winds were some of the strongest winds we've seen in a very long time. Hurricane force winds were reported by the National Weather Service. We saw those gusts moving in from the south anywhere up to around 102 miles per hour near Pablo Point, and about 98 mile per hour winds near Loma Prieta. Now, I want to say this, that storm system will continue to track away from us today, but we are still left with lingering showers in the forecast today. And I want to talk more about that coming up within the next 10 minutes or so you are prepared before you head out the door. Reed?
All right, Jess, thank you so much. A lot of road closures to talk about this morning because of those fallen trees and flooding. Let's start with a closure in Oakland. Our friends in the East Bay know that Market Street closed in both directions from 16th to 19th Street due to heavy rain causing flooding in the road. And an exit ramp just before Ignacio coming from Novato is closed going 101 northbound. Now let's get a check of our Bay Area bridges at the top of the hour. You can see right there, kind of a backup on the Bay Bridge. Metering lights are on, so the buildup is real. That's just before the toll plaza. A lot of slick roadways out there to contend with, so drive at a distance and be aware of your surroundings. Well, at last check, just a little more than 235,000 PG&E customers are without electricity in the Bay Area right now, the most in the North Bay. Nearly 73,000 in the dark. That's closely followed by the South Bay, where more than 72,000 are still in the dark. This is the utilities outage map, updated every 15 minutes, so we're watching it closely so you can plan your week and your morning most immediately. And there's a ripple effect to talk about this morning, school closures. All right, listen up, parents and families. Your students in Sonoma County, they're going to stay home because of the closures due to the storm impacts. Let's look closer here at the closures. Get a good look on your screen. all of these because of power outages and dangerous travel conditions. The school district of Fort Ross reporting damage to one school. We've also published this list on our website, so check back often. You can do it in the palm of your hand if your electricity is out and you're watching us there streaming. As of now, any school that you don't see on this list will remain open. That could change, though, throughout the morning. By the way, San Jose's Eastside Union High School District is also announcing classes canceled. So as the storm raged in San Francisco, firefighters there rushed to at least 200 calls for help, mostly people facing damage by downed trees and power lines. In fact, look at this on Steiner Street. Cars crunched by falling tree limbs. Same for the Midtown Terrace neighborhood. Car crushed from falling trees and branches. We're told calls to emergency centers rang off the hook, so to speak. And in that situation, first responders really had to rank who was most in dangerous and least in danger as they responded to those calls in priority. In fact, let's go live right now to Mendoza Avenue. That's where one call came in. Sean Chitness is live where the storm damage actually tore part of a roof off of a house. Sean?
Hey, Reed, good morning. Yeah, this is definitely going to be some of the more impressive damage we are seeing not too far from Golden Gate Heights Park and west of Twin Peaks. Take a look at what we can see here. We know that there are downed trees throughout, wind damage all around San Francisco, but here you can see part of the roof coming off. What we're told is a sunroom in this home landing on a tree or helping to split this tree with one of the branches coming down. Now, KPIX was able to talk to the homeowner who tells us that no one who was inside at the time was injured. We know that firefighters came out here around Sunday afternoon, just part of a busy day for them. As of Sunday night, the fire department telling us that no one injured, but plenty of work to do as they make their way around the city trying to respond to all of these different incidents. So city officials are asking folks to be patient, saying that it may take up to 48 hours before that they can get to all of these different situations where there might be downed trees. And as we've been talking about all morning, it really is just a matter of which home gets hit and which one gets spared. On this particular street, you can see they've closed off part of the block, but all of the other homes around us appear to be okay. Reed, back to you.
All right, Sean, be safe out there. You know, it's been a mess for Bay Area travelers at airports. The storm forcing hundreds of delays and cancellations. We've got our live cameras fired up there. Live right now, currently at SFO, there are 45 delays, 28 cancellations. Oakland, 5 delays, 4 cancellations. We've got many people working the phones, updating that list throughout the morning if you plan to get on an airplane this morning. So if your electricity is out and you're watching us on your mobile device, know that we've got crews dispatched north to south, east to west this morning. Stay up to date on KPIX.com and the CBS News app right there in the palm of your hand. That's the sound of celebration, and go Niners go. 49er faithful showed what it means to be faithful. There they are in the rain and the wind, wishing the team luck as they left for Las Vegas from San Jose Mineta Airport yesterday afternoon. You know, that's the case with many other fans who left this weekend to support the Niners in Vegas, including our own Morning Edition team. We've got crews, yes we do, and we're ready to bring you all of the excitement leading up to the Super Bowl. There's my buddies, Gianna Franco and Nicole Zalumas, part of a huge team of reporters and anchors, and our staff that are stationed in city right now. In fact, our building at 855 Battery Street, my friends, is a ghost town. You're all in Las Vegas. Hi.
I know. Hi, Reed. We miss you. We're all in Vegas getting everybody ready. And yes, you know, the excitement is real, even just from getting to the airport and trying to get here, which was a challenge in itself, right?
Yeah, I didn't sleep last night. I don't know if it was because of the delays and the travel or because when I went out to the team hotel, I was around so many 49er fans. And the positive energy that the Niners faithful have right now, even some footage that we're showing of the buses arriving to the team hotel, I think it's Kyle Shanahan, but our viewers at home, when you watch that, that story's coming up a little bit later. I can't tell if it's Brock Purdy or if it's Kyle Shanahan, so make sure that you tweet us and let us know. But like you said, I mean, it took us a little bit to get here, G.
Yeah, no, there was delays everywhere, cancellations. We powered through, but it certainly made our adventure to Vegas an interesting start to the trip here. Rain was pounding the Bay Area early Sunday morning, turning a travel day into a series of delays and cancellations for hundreds of passengers heading out of town, including myself and some of my colleagues on our way to Vegas.
Hi, Max. Yes, he's having a snack. You know why? Because we have been here 4 hours at SFO. A lot of that is due to all of this. I'm going to show you here as I turn the camera. See that? That wet weather is happening, and at least we're together.
We are. It's really nice. It was like saving grace finding each other at the airport.
And this was happening across the Bay Area, in Oakland and San Jose. Just ask Matt, Vernon, Kelsey, who went to every airport trying to catch a flight to Vegas.
We arrange this lift, we give them the lift, we pull away about, about a mile away from the...
Not even.
And then what happened?
Canceled. San Jose's canceled. But the Lyft driver, what a nice guy, pulls over, lets us figure it out, and we got to go to Oakland. We're going to Oakland. We're getting on a flight.
From gate changes to multiple delays, waiting patiently for an update.
Our inbound plane was at Phoenix to SFO. I tracked it. It flew around in circles all over the Pacific, all over the Monterey area. Then it got diverted to Oakland. Apparently it sat there for 3 hours.
And we finally got some good news courtesy of United Gate attendant Vivian.
Vivian, can I just tell you how much we love you?
Oh, thank you, Dad.
We do. You came in clutch today for us. Thank you.
Always.
Okay, we're boarding. Max, we're boarding.
We're making
Our enthusiasm. Oh, we've got friends back here heading to a concert. Hey, you guys excited?
Yes.
You're finally getting to Vegas.
I think we'll get there in time for the show.
So we packed up, and with blue skies peeking through, we were finally clear for takeoff. And for some of us, it was a very long day.
Welcome to Las Vegas, where the local time is 4:33 p.m.
Max, we made it. Look at this sign, everybody. You're ready, Bay Area. Welcome to Las Vegas for the Super Bowl. You might have a little wet weather if you're coming today or tomorrow like Max and I, but when you get here, it's gorgeous, and we're making friends like Shannon, who's holding the camera for us.
So many people from the Bay Area on the flight coming here for Vegas as well to root on the 49ers. That's only going to get busier as the week goes on, too. A couple Niners jerseys on the plane. Not too many just yet. But stay tuned.
But soon. So let's do this. Go Niners. Yeah, 49ers faithful, by the way, pack the jacket, umbrella, raincoat. Rain is expected in Vegas. We already had it this morning throughout the midweek, at least through Wednesday. And, you know, it wasn't just us on our way here, Nicole. Check out who else made it through the weather to Vegas. President Biden touched down at Harry Reid Airport. This was yesterday as well. So the airport was shut down as he landed. So it was a very interesting travel day, getting delayed, but we made it work.
The timing could have not been more perfect. As I'm going up to get my bags, all of a sudden it stopped, and we hear an announcement, and they say, the president has touched down, your bags are going to be delayed. I'm like, so I was the flight that got out somewhat on time. We were about an hour and a half, 2 hours late, but then I had to wait for my bags because of the president. They just freeze the entire airport when he touches down.
Yeah, I mean, it is the president, I guess. Just like they stop all the roadways for when the Niners and Chiefs come into town.
Yeah, security. Reed, back to you.
All right, my friends, and I'm just going to say this. When I lived in Las Vegas and Allegiant Stadium was built, we all called it the Roomba. It looks like one of those vacuums that are like little vacuum robots. I want to know what you think about that a little bit later in the broadcast. Thank you, Gianna and Nicole. You're doing a great job out there. And to our viewers, don't worry if you can't go to Las Vegas. You can still catch the game right here on KPIX. We are your community station. It's Sunday at 3:30 p.m.